Oh, that's how it works. Okay, cool. The quality level, man. All right. Well, I'm just gonna work with this, and I got some productivity to do. I'm gonna open up my file. All right. So I can close that. Sweetie, you gotta lay down. It's nap time. I'll be gone in a second. Usually my voice is like very calming to you. Wow. All right. I need to stop looking at myself. I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna share my screen. Can I do that? Gotcha. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I got a timer. Oh, it works best with two monitors. Okay. We're just rolling with this. Why not? Uh, now the screen. Oh, we're gonna do an application window. I'm learning. Bear with me. I see that I got one person watching, but it's probably me up in the other window right now, just making sure things are working right. An actual tab. Ooh, yeah, can do that. And we're going to share the audio because it was very peaceful. Sweet. All right. So I'm starting with 15 minutes so I can hopefully at least get one chapter done. And if the visual changes, it's because my son's finally asleep and I've moved into my office where the lighting is much better, I promise you. People are going to see if my son's asleep. He's not. He's close, though. Sorry about that. Sounds like sound is off. And another video is about to play, so I need to cancel that. Oh, close. Close. Thank you. There we go. All right. Well, that was the first sprint. I got through one chapter, and now I have 4 more chapters to go through. I need to, I don't want to be like too far away. Ooh, I do have a second monitor here. I wonder if that will help. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Until then, I'm talking to myself right now anyway, so what does it matter? Oh, I'm having too much fun with this. I'm sorry if that was very audible. I'm drinking my water. I don't know. I think there's a microphone on this thing, and it might be on there too, so whatever. I'll find out after the fact. I grabbed new headphones. All right, well, I guess the next step is sprint number 2. So hopefully I can get through chapter 2. All I'm doing right now, since I've already done a few different edits on this, and I'm probably even going to do a video about how I go through edits. So print my manuscript out, read it all the way through, and use blue ink because blue is not as harsh as red, and blue ink is going to stand out against the black. Oh, thanks, Tessa. Sweet, 40 words. Yeah, oh, and I got my meal raisin cookies too. So I use blue ink against the white background of my manuscript, and then after I go through the entire manuscript making notes and putting hearts around the comments that I like, I then make those edits in my Scrivener file. Then after I did all that, there might have been 1 or 2 things that I want to go back and edit as I think about it while I'm editing, and I fix those too. And then once I'm done, at that point, I'm already done staring at it. So I've sent it out to alpha readers as I'm learning the term. And I'm getting alpha readers information back now. And the difficult part is I keep changing it because I'm thinking about the story while it's with alpha readers. And some of my friends, alpha readers, haven't gotten around to reading it yet. So I'm like, oh, hey, if you haven't read it yet, I got a new version for you. So I need to learn to just sit on my hands and write down my notes so I don't forget about them, but don't touch it when it's with other people on editing. So we'll see. Hey Tessa, do you mind letting me know how the background sound was on that file? I mean, I'm sure y'all could still hear me typing, but it's a little bright. That's a little more muted. Edit online and change as you go along. Perfect. That's smart. Ooh, okay. Thanks. Thanks for the feedback. I appreciate it. All right. So now I got another timer. This one doesn't have music to it, but actually I kind of like that calming timer. I think I'm going to find that again. And I'm also, I have I have my work computer monitor that I could unplug and plug into here, but I don't know if I want to do that. Especially because I don't even think I have that connector. Now I'm curious. I'm trying to unplug it and it's not working. Okay, I think it's just meant that I don't have it. Fine. Even though it's a monitor, it's not a hard drive. Okay, so I'm going to do 20 minutes again. I think I did 15 before. So we're going to work with that. And let me share my screen. Oh, down here, share screen. The only thing that would be a plus is I can make it full screen. Oh, I got an idea. Hold on. Do F11. Oh, wait. Nope, that was the wrong thing. F11. Okay, that's a little bit bigger. And, whatever. Let me do F11 again. Because I'm jumping around. All right, either way. I'm going to share the screen. Do this tab. And I think I'm going to do the audio again. That was enjoyable. All right. Next sprint, maybe I can get through chapter 2. I'm learning how to navigate. Okay. I got through chapter 2 that time. And the only reason I'm able to fly through these chapters that are like 3,000, 3,400 words is because all I'm going through and doing is making sure, since my story's in first person, that the dialogue is broken up, and that's including dialogue inside my main character's head, such as if the therapist is talking and my MC has a snide remark in her mind, then I want to make sure that the information is broken up between paragraphs where my MC snide remark is not mixed in with the dialogue that the therapist is saying, even though it's outside the quotation marks. That was some alpha readers feedback that I got, so that's part that's interesting. But Tessa, if you're still in the chat, or anyone else in the chat, feel free to say what you were able to accomplish in that time. I'm hoping I can get 3 more sprints in before 3 o'clock. I think I might be able to. I'm stubborn enough. So, all right. Oh no, still have my raisin cookies. I brought 4 up here. We'll see how long they last. Sorry for the crunching. I'm hungry. Yes, I had lunch. I wanted dessert. So I think I saved myself too much room for dessert. So we'll see. I'm really liking those mellow timers. I'm gonna have to make sure I link them. It is Mr. Timer is the YouTube tag. So Tessa, you said you have a huge amount of dialogue and you got to break them up as well. Good, I'm not the only one. Finding some inconsistencies that have to be corrected. I have a large amount to be fixed. Hey, but you know what you need to fix. Sometimes knowing is the difficult part. Doing it is actually just the monotonous, easy part. It's when you don't know what needs to be fixed and you can't put your finger on it, but you know something's off. That sucks. I have to go through. Since I'm going to another sprint and I'm interested in because of her guest. Ooh, well then I'm not going to hold you back. We'll do this because my story's done. There's nothing much changing with it. So just here and there, I noticed some words that stood out to me, and I was like, oh, let me make this phrase better. So I'm glad you like the timers, though. I like them too. I go to bed at night using an app that plays thunderstorms and rain and stuff, and crickets and a little piano sound. So I always like these peaceful stuff. I think I'm going to do 20 minutes again. Go with that. Usually, I don't like going over 25 minutes. So, it's just me personally. Let me set this timer. I'll share the screen. Actually, really did. Let me get bigger. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. Who needs to look at my face? All right. I'm going to go ahead and start the time. It's on. Oh, bye, Tessa. No worries. I'm glad you could stay for a little bit. All right. Starting the time. That was actually a quite pleasant ending. So I got through chapter 3 and I was about to start editing chapter 4. Then I remembered that chapter 4 is posted on a critique website and I've gotten some feedback from those people. But I think I'm going to spend this next sprint comparing what they think I need to change to my original text. Again, still looking for any time that I need to break up the dialogue, which they'll probably mention anyways. So that's kind of the next step for me. But I mean, 3 sprints down, 3 chapters already combed through, polished. Just a whole bunch of little things at this point, because I've already gone through and made edits to chapters 1 through 3 before, and my dog keeps hitting my table, so it keeps making this. Maybe I don't need to touch it either. It's a folding table. Listen, I'm working with what I got in quarantine. But yeah, that was a pretty good sprint. I'm starting to feel a little accomplished. And I am glad you enjoyed it, Bethany. We're going to start another one here soon. Figure 20-minute sprint. I need to remember to link this page that I'm getting the timers off of. It's Mr. Timer. I'm saying it a lot in this stream in case when this airs like it's a reoccurring thing. But when people could play this potentially in the future, making sure to mention Mr. Timer is where I'm getting these. And I don't have a second screen. Otherwise, I would share a second screen and have it full screen. So we kind of just got to work with what we got. Yay, I'm good. Yeah. All right. Let me change the banner so that way anyone coming in will know it's the 4th of 5 sprints, and I'll be able to get 5 sprints in here. I think I will. Okay, let's spell 4th correctly, Natalie. There we go. Save. Let's show that on the bottom. You know what? I am overthinking this, but since I have 4 and 5 capitalized, I'm going to capitalize the S in sprints as well. Don't judge me. All of you are probably in the same boat. Actually, it might have been bugging you and going, God, Natalie, notice the S is lowercase. All right. So we'll go with that. And now we're ready for me to do the next one. Sorry, I'm jumping around. I gotta cough. I don't wanna cough because it'll be okay, now we can do the sprint. Let's do this. Share screen, share a window tab. So this one is supposed to be a classical piano. We're gonna have fun with this. Whoa, that is a lot to jump around to try to get back to the screen. All right, so I didn't finish chapter 4, but I did comment on someone's critique to chapter 4, and it was really good input and such. So now I've taken all 5 critiques I have on chapter 4 right now, combine them together so I can look at everyone's critiques and edit. And I'm only about like a quarter of the way through on chapter 4. Wait. I'm pretty sure the mic is on this side, so you can probably hear me better now. But yeah, chapter 4 is a beast. And actually, if I remember, let me see what my word count is. Because I usually do like 3. Yeah, okay. Chapter 4 is like the crazy chapter where I have 4,200 words. The most I ever have in one of my chapters is 5,000, but that's like really later. Normally it's around 3,000, 3,500 max. I think I do have a few that are just under 2,000. I could pull up my spreadsheet. All right. Regarding my critiques, oh, and hi, just my team. Regarding my critiques, I did some research on going back to that finding your writing community, and I really liked critiquecircle.com just because I can put my chapters out there and people can critique it. Then that's publicly, and then I can put the chapters in a private queue where I can only invite people, which is nice if you get people that you trust and such. And so in the private queue, they can critique it, and it's not set by a time frame. And you can post things after you get points, and you get points by critiquing other people's work, which, going back to Milwardy, million written words in 1 year. That's what I plan to use for my editing words, because critiquecircle.com tells me, hey, you wrote 500 words for this critique. So now that 500 words can count towards my Millward goal. All of your chapters are short. It's fine. The only reason my chapters are long is because for my work in progress therapy sessions, each chapter is supposed to be an hour-long meeting with the therapist. So a lot of dialogue, really dialogue heavy, but I just got to break up walls of dialogue is what my goal is right now. Really dialogue heavy, and it's also I got to count for an hour. So if it's an hour and it hovers around 3,000, I have to throw in there, hey, sorry, glad we can leave early or whatever. And then on my over 4,000 or at 5,000 words chapters, that's when I chime in, hey, sorry, we went over on time between the characters. So I got to pay attention to that a little bit. And that's something I'm going to have to clean up again. But that was the 4th sprint. And we are going to have the final sprint, which I'm not going to be able to get my 5th chapter done. But I think that's okay. I'd rather have 4 solid chapters done instead of trying to shove in a 5th chapter. Right. Let me hide this so I can edit it and call it the 5th of 5 sprints. And I think my son's waking up. I don't know. Sometimes he'll knock on his door if I don't get him up quick enough. Do I hear him? Yeah, I hear him. So you're going to see me disappear for a second as I go grab him and throw him. Well, I'm not going to throw him, but set him up downstairs with some milk. He's 2.5, and he can survive. And plus his sister's here and she's 9. And she helps out a lot. All right, let me get my last sprint counter here. You know what? I think I'm going to bump this time up to 25 just because I know I got to run and grab my son. So Let me do Mr. Timer 25 minutes. That's a 20-minute. The Mr. Timer channel has a lot of, it says for kids, and I really don't want like kids music or something. Okay, that says without music. I like the music so far, so my god, it's going to take me forever just to find a sprint. Okay, this one. Okay, it's not Mr. Timer, but I did find a different one. I think Mr. Timer only works at like 10-minute intervals. So we'll just work with this. All right, well, this one is only online timers. I think I'm going to go with it. I kind of need you to be bigger. There we go. All right, y'all. Let me link up this setup here. I'm going to add it to stream. And I got the music in there. Or I got it to play the music once I hit play. So let me jump over. I'm going to hit play and mute myself while I run around this house. Internet, don't you dare mess with me right now. Yes, sweetie, I'm coming. There we go. There's the music. All right, we're solid. I didn't want to leave y'all hanging. All right, muting myself. we did 5 sprints. If you were here the whole time. I don't think anybody here was here the whole time, but it's okay. I'm not gonna hold it against you. Any time that y'all can do is awesome. Sorry, I'm jumping around to remove the banner because it's over. Wow, light. I need to work on this. I got a wish list on Amazon of like a new camera and one of those circle lights and stuff. I don't know. I'm torn. I have a light over there. And I got the window right in front of me, which the window I think is too much. Maybe I need to get like the sheer like white stuff. I don't know. Either way. Well, I only got to halfway through chapter 4, but chapter 4 is also not just me editing, it's me taking 5 critiques and incorporating those edits in. But it was still good. I still felt productive during my son's nap time. And since he's now awake, it is time for me to get off. I appreciate everyone who participated, and I will make sure to edit the description down below to include the at least the channel pages of the timers that I used. And over time, I should be able to navigate this thing a little bit better. Yeah, this was fun. Thanks for coming. I'm trying to end the broadcast, I swear. Oh, there we go. Now I'm ending. Bye.